Classification of desserts. So we can classify the dessert into three classification. So the first one is we have hot desserts. So a dessert is classified as hot desserts if the dessert is served hot. So basically, kapag po yung serve po sa atin na dessert is in a high temperature or mainit po, so basically it can classified as a hot desserts. So yung example po niya is yung mga baked goods and also yung mga fried food such as mga donut. So for cold dessert naman po, on the other hand, matatawag po siyang cold dessert kapag po yung sinerve po sa atin na dessert is cold. So basically yung mga example po niya is yung mga buko salad po. So 'di ba yung buko salad, napakasarap po talaga niyang kainin kapag po malamig po siya. The next classification is iced dishes. So dito po sa iced dishes, yung mga example po niya is yung mga iced tea, mga iced coffee, ganun po, yung mga kasama po siyang ice kapag po sineserve or sineserve po yung iced dishes ng malalamig din po, like for example yung mga ice cream po. So let's talk about the hot dessert. So a dessert is classified as hot dessert if the dessert is served hot. So basically if we are in a restaurant, so kapag po yung dessert na isinerve po sa atin is in a high temperature or mainit po, ibig sabihin po, it is a type of hot dessert. So basically, yung hot dessert is piniprepared po natin sila using a heat or fire. So sa tulong po ng init or ng apoy na ginagamit po natin sa pagluluto, yun po yung ginagamit po natin para po makagawa ng isang hot dessert. So, yung example po ng ating pong hot dessert is yung mga baked goods po na kinakain po natin, such as cakes, brownies, custards, tarts, and cookies. So, sa tulong po ng oven is naluluto po itong mga baked goods na to. So, yung init po na nagagaling sa oven is yung po yung tumutulong para po makagawa po tayo ng mga baked goods. And also, under this hot dessert is yung mga fried desserts po na kinakain po natin, like for example, yung mga donuts. So, yung donuts naluluto po siya gamit po yung apoy kapag po is piniprito po siya. So, one of the most popular food in a hot desserts is yung tinatawag po nating pies. So, di ba po napakasarap pong kainin po ng pies kapag po isinerve siya in a hot temperature. In a hot desserts, we have different types. So, in these slides, we have 5 types. So, the first one is we have hot souffle. The second one is we have fritters. Third one is we have chupis. Fourth is hot sobayon. 5 is Christmas pudding. So, in the following slides, itatakal po natin yung kanilang definitions and kung ano po yung mga ingredients para po makagawa ng ganitong klaseng dessert. Hot souffle. So, the souffle is a good swell and usually exceed the high shapers. So, yung souffle po natin is, it is a baked dish in which it is originated in France in the early 18th century. So, yung souffle po, the name souffle comes from the French verb souffler, which means to blow up or puff up. So, kung makikita nyo po sa picture, yung itsura po ng souffle po natin is sadyang umawas na or nag-exceed na po yung kanya pong volume dun po sa ating pong ramekins. So, sinasabi po na yung perfect souffle po, para po maging perfect yung souffle po natin, dapat po talaga nagdodoble po yung volume niya. Kaya kung makikita niyo po sa picture, nagdoble po yung volume niya, umawas po siya dun sa ating pong ramekin. So, yung perfect souffle po dapat is brown din po yung color niya. And meron po siyang soft center, yung kanya pong gitna is malambot. So, yung mga ingredients na ginagamit po para po makagawa ng hot souffle is egg, milk, flour, butter, and sugar. Next is fritters. So, it is a frying butter and it can be a banana, pineapple, and apple. So, yung fritter, it is any various type of fried foods. So, yung fritters, gawa po siya sa butter, in which alam naman po natin yung butter, ginagamit po natin sila para po makagawa po tayo ng pancake and also hot cake. So, yung butter po na yon, isahaluan po natin sila na gusto po nating fruits na ilahok. Like for example, is yung banana or yung saging. So, kapag po nalahok na po natin yung fruits sa ating pong butter, pwede na po natin silang iprito and then makakagawa na po na tayo ng fritters. So, yung fritters, best example po niya is yung tinatawag po nating maruya. So, di ba po sa paggagawa po ng maruya, first gumagawa muna po tayo ng butter, and then hinahaluan po natin sila ng saging, and then ipiprito na po natin sila pagkatapos. So, makakagawa na po tayo ng maruya. So, maruya in English, it is called banana fritter. So, basically, yung fritters, yung ingredients na ginagamit po sa kanya is egg, water, salad oil, flour, sugar, salt, and kung ano po yung gusto po nating gamitin or ilagay na fruits.
Christmas pudding. It's called English plum pudding. Symbol is fun Christmas party, and many use alcohol to neutralize sweet taste, added fat, and mince. So it is called Christmas pudding because it is consists of 13 ingredients that represent Jesus and the 12 disciples. These ingredients includes raisin, currant, suet, brown sugar, breadcrumbs, citron, lemon peel, orange peel, flour, mixed spices, egg, milk, and brandy. So it also says that they use alcohol to neutralize sweet taste, added fat, and mince, and of course it also helped to avoid creating an acidic or sour taste in the mouth. Hot sabayon. The food from native country, Italy. This product must be presented quickly in order not to descend foam. And the ingredients is egg, sugar, and white wine. So as what we have read, sabayon is a light sauce traditionally made up with egg yolks, sugar, and wine, normally marsala. So it is really critical to made. So the key to making a successful sabayon is to cook the egg mixture to the correct temperature between 165 and 170 degrees, and then stuff it right there. Choux pastry or choux face is delicate pastry dough used in many pastry. So the basic ingredients used is flour, salt, sugar, water, margarine, and egg. Instead of raising agent, choux pastry employs its high moisture content to create steam as the water in the dough evaporates when baked. And now let's talk about cold desserts. Range wildly from beverage, ice cream, and novelty treats to chilled cakes, pudding, and pies, as well as gelatin-based dishes. So this kind of dessert is really perfect to the Filipinos because we are experiencing a very hot temperature in our country. So we love to eat cold dessert just like ice cream. So later, we're going to discuss all about the different kind or types of cold desserts that we encounter. So here are the categories of cold desserts. We have gato, mousses, and ice cream base.
Gateau. So a cake and a gateau both share similar base components, layers of baked cake made out of flour, sugar, egg, leavening agents, and butter separated by cream filling or icing. In fact, the French word gâteau directly translate to cake in English, meaning that all gâteaux are technically cakes. So ito pong ating gâteaux dessert po is halos kaparehas lang po siya ng atin pong cake. So parehas po sila ng ginagamit ng mga ingredients like the flour, the sugar, the egg, the leavening agents po, and the butter po. So ang kaibahan lang po nila is yung ating pong gâteau po is more collaborative po siya kaysa po dun sa ating cake, and also po meron po siyang several rich layers po. Mousses. So savory or sweet dish with the consistency of dense foam composed of a few weird sharp ingredients mixed with stiffly beaten egg whites, whipped cream, or both. So mousses are almost always cold dishes, and sweet mousses are sometimes served frozen. So ito naman pong dessert na ito, siya po is soft prepared food po kung saan ito po nag-i-incorporate po ng air bubbles para po magkaroon po ito ng light and airy texture po. So ito po is nagre-range po from light to floppy to creamy and thick po. So depende na po to sa gagamitin po nating techniques. So binabanggit din po na yung ating pong mousses po is pwede po siyang maging sweet and savory po. Ice cream. So the food that contains of fat, protein, carbohydrate, vitamins, and minerals. So the ingredients used in making an ice cream are sugar, eggs, fresh milk, powder milk, butter oil, stabilizer, emulsifier, salt, flavor. So, according to the composition, there are three kinds of ice cream. Milk ice cream, sherbet, and water ice. So, ito pong ice cream, ito po yung karaniwan nating kinakain po na cold ingredients. So, ito po pala is nagko-contain po siya ng marami din po siyang vitamins. So, nagko-contain din po siya ng fat po, ng protein, ng minerals, and ng carbohydrates. And yung ginagamit po dito ng mga ingredients is kagaya na po ng nabanggit na mga eggs, sugar, fresh milk, butter oil. So, ito din po palang ating ice cream na madalas po natin kinakain is meron po siyang 3 kinds. So, yung una po is yung milk cream, sunod po yung sherbet po, and yung water ice. Classification of ice cream. So, milk ice is a product which has a little fat or about 4%. Sherbet contains 2% fat. Water ice does not use fat milk and skim milk. So, it only uses fruit juice and sugar with added stabilizer. So, gaya nga po na nabanggit kanina, is meron nga pong 3 kinds po or 3 classification po yung ating pong ice cream. Kung saan po yung milk ice cream po is nagko-contain lang po siya ng 4% ng fat po. And yung sherbet naman po is nagko-contain siya ng 2% fat. And yung water ice naman po natin, hindi po siya gumagamit ng fat milk po or yung ating pong skim milk. So yung ice cream po, kadalasan po, ginagamitan lang po siya ng fruit juice and sugar po na dinadagdagan lang po ng stabilizer. What is the similarities between hot and cold dessert? So, they are all sweet. So, dahil nga po sila ay dessert, so karaniwan po na main ingredients po ng ating po mga dessert or yung kailangan po talaga na ingredients dito is yung sugar po. So, nagdadagdag po to ng sweetness po doon po sa ating mga dessert. So, the second one is, they both give benefits to the human bodies. So, tama naman po yun. Dahil yung kadalasan po din ginagamit ng mga ingredients po sa atin pong mga dessert po is meron po silang minerals and proteins po or yung mga vitamins po natin para po maging healthy pa rin po tayo kahit po sweet po yung atin pong mga kinakain. So the third one is dessert provide essential nutrients. So yun nga po kagaya na nga po ng nabanggit is marami po silang mga nutrients na naibibigay po sa atin. So the fourth one is both can have an opportunity to be creative. So, tama naman po yon. So, dahil po ngayon is marami na po nadidiscovered yung mga tao and also yung skills po nila is nag-i-improve na din po. So, madali po itong magamit sa paggawa po ng hot and cold dessert kasi nagkakaroon po sila ng opportunity para po mas maging creative pa yung dessert po na gagawin nila. So, the last one po is can serve anytime. Tama naman po yon. So, yung ating pong hot and cold dessert is pwede po silang i-serve anytime po and kadalasan po is makikita din po natin to doon po sa mga sari-sari store po kapag po bibili po tayo ng mga ice cream po and also po kahit saan pong lugar kagaya po ng mga restaurants.